All right. So why did you choose this major?
So I chose,
Minor. Sorry.
yeah, no, I chose Black Studies because I originally came into college as undeclared but wanting to be a poli-sci major, and then I took some poli-sci classes, and they just taught such a narrative of the only things you can learn are from powerful countries and powerful people, and you can't learn anything from really any other group of people. And I thought that that was a weird way of learning. And so then I took some economics classes, and they just seemed very like efficient, and then Black Studies classes, and it was an entirely new way of thinking, and so I decided to combine the two. And then I'm really into environmental justice and issues of environmental justice. So I thought that a combined experience of economics and Black Studies could help a lot in that because the main argument against the environment is usually the economy. So if I had a good background in that, I could go against those arguments. And then really learning about the experiences of the people who are affected most deeply by environmental racism and environmental justice issues. That was
Right.
it.
And why do you think it's important to have a Black Studies department?
I think it's important because, sort of like what I said with the first question, the narratives of people are not very. The narratives of people that are taught in Black Studies are not taught really much anywhere else. Yeah.
And which term do you think is more appropriate, Black or African American?
I use Black because I think it's more encompassing of everybody's experiences. I mean, I wouldn't call myself European American because my family's been here for generations, and I think that's similar.
All right. And how involved do you think is the Black Studies department today in the fight for justice?
I think it depends on the class, but I really like that a lot of the classes I've taken are pretty interactive. Black Studies 4, for example, with Professor Johnson, there are plenty of opportunities for involvement. She brings in guest lecturers a lot to speak about current events and current activist things that are happening, so I think it's pretty involved there. Also, any class with Lipsitz, he'll definitely teach you about what is happening and get you actually involved. I don't know. It's still on that screen. I don't know if that's okay.
Yeah, it's probably still working.
Yeah.
And given UCSB's strong affiliation with the Black Studies department, how do you think the department has evolved since its inception?
I mean, I think it's evolved a lot. I think all Black Studies departments have. I know at the beginning people kind of like would joke about them when they first started in like San Francisco State and Cornell. And then as they've grown throughout the country, I think that they've really gained a lot of respect. I know at UCSB, the department has a lot of respect. A lot of the professors are nominated or receive like teaching awards often, and just generally from the student body, I think that when you talk about Black Studies, people realize that the classes are tough and real and like really mean something to them.
All right.